Shawn Ray here with contest promoter Jim Manion, the president of the NPC Gym. We are at the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Auditorium where you're doing your Pittsburgh Pro Championships. Give us a little bit of history about this competition.
Well, actually, I won the competition in 1971, before you were born, Shawn.
Got to go back a couple more years.
But then I started promoting it in 1975. My first two guest posers were Arnold and Franco. Not a bad start, right?
That's huge. And 1975 was also the year of pumping iron, and I think they had the Mr. Olympia over there in South Africa.
Right.
And so now here we are, a million years later. You've got a slew of Olympians guest posing here tonight, which you do pretty much every single year. Can you rattle off your guest posers for tonight? Do you know who they all are?
Sure. We'll go right down the line.
Yeah.
Phil Heath, Dexter Jackson, Big Ramy, Dennis Wolf, Sean Roden, Brance Warren, Sergio Jr.
That's a pretty impressive. That's almost an Olympia.
I'm leaving somebody out.
Well, maybe we can get Jay Cutler up there. I saw him walking around.
Good luck. Jay doesn't want any part of that anymore. Brian Yurtsky's actually jumping up. He's doing a New York Pro. Guy Cisterino's here. He's jumping on stage.
Tristan walking around here. You got everybody. Yeah. The who's who of bodybuilding right now are here to support the show. And also there's it's a pro competition. Tell us about that.
Yeah, the pro competition we added men's classic bodybuilding this year. Wow, it turned out great. I mean, some great guys on stage, and everybody seems to be enjoying this class. In the amateur-wise, it's growing. We haven't even had any pro qualifiers yet through the NPC. Right. Once we do that, it's even going to get bigger. Yeah, and I see, like, Darren Charles is here. He's been making the rounds. As a matter of fact, it's given life to some of the bodybuilders that don't want to carry around that extra size. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, Darren's, well, you remember, we used to call him the $10,000 man. He used to go in all these shows. And So he's done, I think he's done every pro show that we had in classic bodybuilding. Well,
you arguably must have one of the longest running competitions in your years in the NPC. Going forward on the calendar, what are we looking at going into? We got the next big show is going to be the Junior USA's, Junior Nationals, of course, the USA's in Las Vegas in July, and we'll wrap things up in Miami for the NPC at the National Championships. 1982, it all got started with Lee Haney back in the day. Could you ever have imagined the growth of the NPC after actually starting with Lee Haney back in '82?
No, not really. Actually, when I started it, I thought maybe it's going to be big, but now it's just become so big. I kind of made it my life's passion. And it wasn't a bad way to start having Lee Haney as your first champion either.
Absolutely. And now, as time has passed, you're kind of becoming the Joe Weider of bodybuilding when you start talking about the roots and the connections that you're coming up behind those guys and actually spawning the careers of a lot of these bodybuilders and these athletes. And now that we've got the classic men's physique and the women's bikini, creating all these opportunities for bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts, what's next for the NPC? Is there anything coming down the line that we haven't seen that the NPC might evolve into?
No, I'm going to concentrate on trying to develop the classic physique. We may change it next year to classic bodybuilding trying to fit in with Raphael's internationally classic bodybuilding. In fact, I think I said that earlier on in the interview. So Raphael and I have come to kind of a compromise how we're going to work that out. But we want it so this way our guys can start going internationally also, the amateurs. So.
Right on. Well, I know we come to the conclusion of the prejudging here in Pittsburgh. We're going to come back for the finals of the Pittsburgh Pro here with the NPC president. For right now, I'm Shawn Ray, MuscularDevelopment.com.